Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 3 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode we started exploring the world of Alefgard. It's a nice little touch back to Dragon Warrior 1 where they're playing the Dragon Warrior 1 overworld theme here, so yeah, it's a nice cheery tune even though this place is under eternal darkness. But last episode we went to the mountain cave, explored it, and then we explored where Garanham would be in Dragon Quest 1. It's not a city there, it was just a little house. And then we ended up over here in Cole, and we learned a little bit about the Sword of Kings. We were told that Zoma destroyed the sword, and that was made of Oricon, and apparently the item seller in Cole was a swordsmith in Japan. So it sounds like you gotta gather up the fragments of that sword and bring them back to him. We also established that this is Alefgard before Chicken did his adventure, because the tunnel to Moldar was still being built. We ran in there and the miners were there saying that, like, hey, we gotta build this tunnel to get to Moldar, which is where we're heading right now. So, let's see what this town is like. He said he'd be at the edge of town, but he's late. Just like in Dragon Warrior 1. There was a girl there waiting for her boyfriend, but they went to the wrong side of town. And back here they had a key shop. Let's see what this person is in the past. I'd sure like to take a look at the magic key at least once in my life. So he still hasn't decided, he hasn't started creating magic keys yet. Here's on the opposite end, we have this thing. The Sage's Stone will heal everyone's wounds and can be used any number of times. By the way, she's late again. Poor communication. Let's just leave the town, head back in, and do some more exploration, talking with the people there. Welcome to our town of Moldar. And there's a treasure chest there. Let's go get it. In the first Dragon Quest, there was a Ring of the Wyvern. It's not a little better in this one. We go in there, and we find the Ring of Life. And we were told about the Ring of Life back in Tantagel, that you wear the Ring of Life, and it gives you your hit points back. So, that'll be really, really good for an upcoming cave. We were told that there was a cave to the north when we were in Tantagel. The reason we didn't go to that cave, even though they're kind of pointing to go there, is because that cave, you can't use magic in it. That's why we're stacking up on medical herbs. But we're also going to get some items besides the Ring of Life here that'll help us heal inside battle. Too bad we can't get that Sage's Stone that guy was just talking about on the edge of town, because that casts the Heal Us spell, which is basically like a Heal More spell on everybody in the party. But yeah, even though magic doesn't work in that cave, items that cast magic still work, so. It's a place of prophecy. When one drops of liquid light up the darkness, a bridge of rainbow will appear at the western edge of this land. That lady can't believe that we're from a world full of light. Powers above, please save this land. When we come up here, we can see there's a hidden jail down there. So let's go get that hidden jail. Sneak in through a little hidden passageway up here, and head on up. Is that one of Kandor's associates? That prisoner is a liar who is constantly deceiving everyone. However, he's not going to deceive us. He's actually going to tell us something important. I've heard there's a secret passage behind the throne in the castle of the archfiend. We also heard about that in Dragon Warrior 1. That's how we found someone said there was a hidden staircase behind the Dragon Lord's throne. So, sounds like it's pretty much the same castle. Let's talk with this other guy over here, see what he has to say. Poor brave hero Ortega, he didn't know how to cross to the evil island and lost his life in the ocean depth. Oh man. Ortega is our father? Apparently he went out and sought to save this world too. Rumor has it that the Armor of Radiance is in the tower that Rubiss is sealed in. The sacred armor is proof of Rubiss' love. You guys are going to destroy Archfiend? You're too late. I'm sure Ortega is tending to that. I said that Ortega drowned. I saw an aged man standing at the west edge of the continent. I wonder where that man is now. Well, he's either drowned or he saved, he's saving the world as we're trying to save the world. So 2 decent items there. You can get the Sword of Destruction. It's a very powerful sword, but it has the coast that 1/3 chance that you freeze in battle. So I mean, if you're using the Hades armor, you might as well combine that with that sword. Because Hades armor is the same thing. You'll get the benefit you're not getting any more coast. And the Falcon Sword, which is just like the Falcon Sword in the last game, where it has really weak attack power, but allows a character to attack twice. So it might be good against like Metal Babbles, because you're only going to deal 1 damage to them anyway, with their same defense, so you might as well try to hit them twice. That's a good sword. We'll end up getting it for Indy, eventually. But we got some gold bashers here. They're just like the gold men in Dragon Quest I, where they don't give a lot of experience, but they do give a lot of gold. But gold isn't all that important. We only really have one big major purchase that we want to make yet. So we got the gold there. And now let's head to the south. There's still going to be the temple down here, but there's no bridge to it, so we're just going to have to take our ship. And speaking of this world, it doesn't wrap around. See, we get to the bottom there? Yeah, it's not like the world above where you go north, and I guess that makes sense because this is the underground. So, otherwise you'd be like a donut inside a donut. So yeah, this is walled off by walls, so we can't like warp from one side of the town of the map to the other. Another new enemy, the Mo King. These guys can eventually drop. They have a chance to drop the magic bikini, although it's not magical at all. But it is like the revealing swimsuit in that if you put it on your character, their sprite, if it's a female, because they're the only ones who can wear it, their sprite changes to like it's kind of like a little dancer sprite. But it's decent armor. It's a little bit stronger than the magic armor. I think magic armor has defense of 35. The magic bikini has a defense of 40. But it doesn't have the bonus of reducing magic damage. So if you win it, not really important. So the only one who might be able to get an upgrade out of it would be the fighter. This is the Shrine of Honor. If thou were here true, the sacred armor thou wouldst carry, therefore is proof, since thou does not depart from hither. So it looks like we gotta get the sacred amulet from Rubiss. Rubiss, we were told back in Cole, is imprisoned in the tower to the west of Cole. We saw that tower earlier, but we didn't go into it because, you know, I knew that we don't have all the necessary things to free Rubiss. I'm the fairy spirit that once served Rubiss. I give you the Staff of Rain. May fortune be with you. Please save this world for Rubiss' sake too. So look at that. We already got the Staff of Rain and the Stones of Sunlight. Much easier than in Dragon Quest I. But we won't be able to do anything with them. Sounds like in the first game, Chicken needed proof that he was of the line of Odric, so he had to find Odric's token. Well, now it sounds like Prince Ernie here is going to have to find Rubiss' amulet. Now it sounds like we're going to have to free Rubiss to get her amulet, and then amulet, not her omelet. She's making breakfast. Her amulet, and then give it to that guy to prove, and Guess he can combine the Staff of Rain with the Stones of Sunlight and get us that rainbow drop. We better hurry, because in case Ortega did make it across, he'll be in that castle all alone. Maybe this will be like Final Fantasy Legend 2, where you can get like a 5th bonus party member to help you out. So we got to see another throwback to Dragon Quest 1 there, the Wyvern enemy. And here he is again. They're pretty much the same thing as they were in Dragon Quest 1. They hit hard, they're pretty agile, but they're not the worst of their sprites. In the Dragon Quest 1 you had the Magi Wyverns, and then you had Star Wyverns. Star Wyverns you ended up encountering around here, this area here, the Cantlin area. Here we just encounter the Magi Wyverns, which were a staple in the desert to the left. We're going to be going a little bit later. The Magi Wyverns, though, they are a big upgrade from Dragon Warrior 1. In Dragon Warrior 1, they just cast the sleep spell on you, which of course put you to sleep, and they would allow you to then, attack you, while you wouldn't be able to attack back, or defend yourself. But in this game, they cast the Chaos spell, which is worse because now anyone hit with the Chaos basically attacks their allies. So right now, Tennison is confused, and you'll notice that she'll be attacking us. But we get lucky. It'd be worse if Tennison just decided with her increased critical hit rate to just straight up attack us. But it seems like when your character is confused, they tend to want to deal damage to the most people. So, for instance, Tennison was casting like a fireball spell to hit all of us. Prince Ernie will do similar things. He'll end up casting like fireball on us, which is a lot easier to deal with than if he did like a straight up attack. Prince Ernie can hit pretty hard if he did just a straight up attack. So yeah, 50 damage to one character. It's much worse than 10 damage to all 4 characters. That was a nice zap spell. That's a lightning spell. And it's not nice for Tennison to decide not to use the weakest fire spell with the Fire Bane spell, which is her strongest fire spell. Exploded is a little bit more powerful, but she didn't stay long enough in the wizard class to learn that. So that's what you do, Tennison. You cast a weak fireball. Oh, that's even better. Cast a weak blaze spell. So yeah, you can see those Magi Wyverns, they did a number on us by making our own characters fight each other. Luckily, though, Cantlin, the city town, the fortress town from Dragon Quest 1, it's still here, and we won't have to fight a golem to get into it. So, no need for the fairy flute. Although we will need the fairy flute in this game. We were told it's in Cole, but we don't know where in Cole. And we need that to free Rubiss from her statue, her curse. This is the fortress city of Cantlin, but its walls wouldn't hold up apparently against an attack by the archfiend. This is a town that had a lot of shops in the first game. Looks like it still has a lot of shops, but no one's manning them. What's going on? Yeah, I'm Gavin. The silver harp, I left it at home. So that's your clue that if you didn't grab the silver harp at his place, to go back and grab it. Not that you need it, but apparently there's a trick you can use with the people have stopped working out of despair and fear of the archfiend. You can use with it to fiddle with odds in the betting arena. It's I'll have to look up and show that glitch off then. But apparently it's you go to the arena, and when I read it, you before you bet, you play the silver harp, and then you go to bet, and one of the monsters will disappear, and whatever slot that monster disappeared in on the next round, that's the one you bet on. So if the second slot disappears, then the next time you go to bet, that slot will be disappeared. No, that's the one you bet on. Foolishly, I bet on the horned rabbit. I was just hitting the A button, and I lost my bet, but it was only 330 gold, so that's only like one battle. Yeah, gambling isn't important at the end game like it was back when we first were able to gamble, back when we first went to Romilly, because you had to get all that new equipment. Now most of the new equipment we're going to be getting in this world is just through dungeons and little questing. That's how we're going to get the all three of the special items, sort of. We'll get the shield and the armor for free. If you want to go to the you can go to the visit the old man of the shrine. But the sword is going to cost us some money because we're going to have to find the pieces of the sword and then give it to that swordsmith back in Cole, and they'll fix it up, but it'll cost us a little bit of money. But it's well worth it because it's basically the best sword in the game. To go to the island of the archfiend, you'll need to take 3 items: the stones of sunlight, the staff of rain, and the sacred amulet. Keep messing it up. I'm saying omelet, which is the thing. Which is weird because I don't eat omelets, because I don't eat eggs, because I'm a vegetarian. I must have eggs for some reason on the brain. Maybe because they're fun to give to your rats. You hard-boil an egg and they have to break the shell, and it gives them a lot of entertainment while working on getting a snack. And that guy says he's going to make something to guard the town, a golem. Well, apparently he's going to be successful because in Dragon Quest I there is a golem there that guards the town. Wasn't a very good guard because you could put it to sleep with a fairy flute and then just smack away at it with your weapons, but it's good to know that he succeeds. A golem is a creature from Jewish folklore. It was basically a creature crafted out of mud. The most famous one was apparently designed to protect Jewish folks in Prague from anti-Semitic forces. So, that kid gives his vote of confidence. He says he looks tough. And the father there, though, is he's basically giving up on life. He's like, why work when the archfiend is just going to come here anyway? Well, because we are going to defeat the archfiend. Well, we're going to try. But first we're going to have to get the fairy flute and rescue Rubiss. But we don't know where the fairy flute is. We heard it might be in Cole, but we don't know exactly where in Cole. Luckily, the next town we're going to go to is Hawksness. That's the ruined city in Dragon Quest I. Hopefully it's not ruined in this game, because that's the only other place we have to explore yet in this world. So hopefully we can go there, the city will be thriving, and where we'll get the last clue we need to find out where that fairy flute is, and then we can start working toward getting the 3 pieces of equipment, 3 sacred treasures, and then freeing Rubiss. So we definitely have more motivation to do that now, because we learned that our father Ortega was last seen alive going over to the archfiend's island. And whether he drowned trying to swim across, or if he actually made it, we don't know, but better hope for the best. So, and I hope you come back for my next episode where we start doing that exploration. Take care, have a good day. Bye.